Okay, we're making this video to talk briefly about an important element that you're going to need to complete to write life insurance with most, if not all, of the carriers. And this is something that you'll want to pay particular attention to if you want your business to actually get submitted, because the life insurance companies won't take your business unless you've completed what we're going to talk about in this course. Now, this is not an HBW thing. This is not an HBW Academy thing. This is a life insurance industry thing put together by the companies saying that you need to do this if you want to sell our products. What is it? It's called Anti-Money Laundering Training. Now, the document you're looking at here is from AIG's website, and as you'll see, it is titled Anti-Money Laundering Training Action Required. Now, what I suggest you do, and by the way, this is a document that's going to be available in our Rolodex, but you shouldn't necessarily need to go there. You should be able to get everything you need right here. The highlights are that anti-money laundering training is mandatory, right here, mandatory for all agents, brokers, and employees. Now, I know you're saying, well, what if I don't want to sell American General or AIG's life insurance? I'm going to sell, Banner. Too bad, you still need to complete this because all the insurance companies are requiring it. I'm just using AIG's little memo here to show you all about it. So it says, don't delay. Agents for which completed AML training completion cannot be verified will be referred to the AIG Life Brokerage Compliance Department for action appropriate to enforce compliance with AML rules. This is a result. Anti-money laundering is basically a result of the September 11th terrorist attacks, and anti-money laundering is funneling money to certain organizations that shouldn't get it, and so the industry says you got to get trained on it, and that's why, since you're in financial services, why you need to comply with this document here. The next one says, if you have not completed AML training, anti-money laundering training, you should do so through LIMRA's online course located right here at aml.limra.com. Now, we're going to go to that in just a second, but there's a few more things I want to point out here. Let's see, if you have already completed this course, some of you who've been in the business may have already completed this course. You've satisfied your training obligation. If you've completed this training through another carrier, you're going to need to forward a record of that training completion to whoever you're writing life insurance business with. And you see, in the case of American General, you can forward it to right here to this phone number, or this fax number rather, right here. Now, okay, let's say you have not done the AML training, which if you're brand new to this business, this is you. Right here are your instructions. And now, by the way, if you're in HBW, you are appointed with American General, with AIG American General. So they've already purchased you a class slot online to take this course. And that's why I'm using the American General, the AIG document here. So here's how you're going to access your class spot online is with regard to username and password. So you're going to go to this site right here, which I'm going to drag in, and it looks like this. See, LIMRA AML training login. Okay, let me get rid of that. Here's how you actually log in. Okay, so it's going to be, and it tells you, all about it right here. It's basically first four of your last name, last six of your social for the username, and then your last name for the password. So why don't we give it a shot? Now, I am going to just bring in about half this because I don't want you to see my social security number. I'm sure you can understand. All right, so there it is, and there's that, and then W-A-C-H-O-W-S-K-I, and I'm going to log in, and I'll drag this over now. So you can see now I'm logged in as Thomas Wachowski. There's courses here for me to take, which is, I've actually already taken these. So here's a note. Look, how many times do I need to complete the base course? You only need to complete the base course once. So you see I have these showed up here. Looks like I haven't done them. But that's because I only need to do it once. I did it years ago, and so I don't know why these show up. But the point is, this is where you would do it. So let's say this is your first time, and you're going to do the one for 2009. You're going to click on that, and let's see. And you're just going to go through all the courses, okay? So what this will do is at the end, it will allow you to produce a certificate that shows you completed this training, and I believe it also is going to automatically, what it does is it puts you in a database of completed training. So when you write life insurance with American General or Banner or anybody, they can access that database and say, hey, he's already completed the training, he or she is good to go, okay? So this is, again, not an HBW requirement. This is an insurance industry requirement, and better said, a financial services industry requirement, because even if you're just selling securities, you still have to do this, okay? So that is the LIMRA anti-money laundering training. You'll absolutely need to complete one of these courses in order to sell products for any company. Again, we use the AIG American General document about the AML money laundering training requirement, which is available. This document is available in the Rolodex. And again, the important points here are the website for LIMRA as well as how to actually log in. And by the way, if you can't log in, it's because your appointment with American General has not gone through yet. So you may just have to wait a few days. If you're brand new and you just submitted your HBW paperwork, you'll get information back from HBW with regard to your agent number there, and that means that you are in the system at American General, and you could use this document to get your anti-money laundering training completed. If you have questions on this, you could ask your upline first, and then email HBW. Susan@hbwinc.com is the contact for this. So that's anti-money laundering training. This is a requirement if you want to write any business with any company, insurance, investments, doesn't matter.